Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly energy update. So what's going on with you this week, Pisces? What is the energy surrounding you and how can you best use it to move forward in a really useful and positive way? Right, I'm going to gather up my cards and we're going to find 5 cards for you to give us the general feel, the general energy, general overview of what's happening with you this week. So give them a little bit of a shuffle. And we shall get on. Right, don't forget it's a general reading, so just take from it what you need, leave behind what you don't. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. Death and rebirth. Oh, we've got 2 there. We've got the World. And we've got the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Cups, so double aces, new beginnings, death and rebirth. Right, so I think at the beginning of this week, you're feeling quite heavy, quite weighed down with something or another. Heavy energy, whether that is because you've got a lot to deal with, you've got a lot going on, or whether it is just like you're feeling mentally burdened in some way. 10 of Wands about being burdened. It's about very heavy energy, but I think we're soon breaking through that because we've got this death and rebirth card next. Death and rebirth, an ending and a brand new beginning, beginning of a brand new cycle, methinks, and a big shift actually, something really big and important, because we've got the World card next. The World is the last card in the major arcana. It means that you've gone through all the other cycles within your life and you're starting a brand new one. It's the beginning of a brand new cycle. And we've got this Ace of Wands here, the beginning of something new, a new opportunity, something that reignites your passion, that lights your fire, that makes you feel driven and motivated again. Maybe that mojo coming back to you. Then we've got the Ace of Cups, the beginning of happiness, the start of new happiness in some way. So for some of you that could be new love, for others it could just be this shift is bringing you more happiness. It's the beginning of a happier time. So let's begin. Let's give these cards a little bit of a shuffle. Got the Healing Light Tarot here. Dug them out for this week's reading. I've not used them very much. Well, I've not used them at all really before, but they spoke to me this week, so this is what we got. We'll give a bit of a shuffle and we will find 3 cards for you, Pisces. 3 cards from the recent past, your recent past, and then we'll have some clarifiers. So we've got the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, the High Priestess. Then we have the Knight of Cups, clarifying, the 6 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so the energy, stuff that's gone on in the recent past. So we've got this King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, it could be somebody important to you, somebody connected to you that is helping you in a financial way, maybe helping you to make some smart financial decisions, maybe guiding you in some way relating to your finances, or it could just be that you're connecting to your King of Pentacles. So you're making very smart financial decisions yourself. You are doing all the things that are drawing that abundance towards you. But there's for a lot of you, I think it's going to be a figure, somebody in your life that is involved with helping you move forwards financially, or a pentacle. So whatever that pentacle is for you, don't forget it's something earthly, something tangible, health, wealth, stuff, relationship, job, something. But somebody is helping you, for a lot of you, I think this is, move forwards with your pentacle in an abundant and smart way. Then we've got the Knight of Cups, that's moving towards happiness. And I think, this help and support that you're getting is to open, it's opening, or, it's allowing you to move forwards with your happiness into your happy place. So we've got the 5 of Wands there. There's some sort of conflict, whether that's exterior or inner, in the recent past, something that's been quite a significant thing in your life. It doesn't have to have been big, something big, a big conflict, but it's something that's been on your mind or been with you for a goodly while. And the good news is we've got the Six of Wands there. Things are starting to feel more peaceful. Things are starting to feel easier, I think, moving forwards. Yeah. I think the conflict is easing. Things are starting to feel easier. And actually, I think there's going to be people on the outside that are looking in, and they are helping you realise how actually good you are, how amazing you are. They're actually noticing you. So this conflict, whatever it is that you've been conflicting about within yourself, I think you are, it's going to come to a little bit of a head, I think. It's going to get easier, and people are going to really give you a bit of a pat on the back, I think, or they have done, because obviously this is recent past energy, isn't it? I think, you have, it's been useful. The conflict that you've had, I think, has been useful, and I think there's been a situation, a scenario where somebody has given you a bit of a pat on the back about it, and I think that's helped you to break through that conflicting energy. We got there in the end, didn't we? Right, sorry about that, a bit around the houses. High Priestess. The High Priestess, very psychic, very connected to herself. She's Pisces. You are the High Priestess. And then we've got the Page of Wands. Got a lot of wand energy in this recent past. So I think by connecting to your intuition, by connecting to your deeper self, your higher self even, it's helped you to decide where you want to go now, and to move forwards in a more carefree kind of way, and move forwards in a simpler kind of way. Because I think after all the messiness, and it actually was when I was describing it, wasn't it? The messiness of the Five of Wands. I think it's been quite ongoing, and everything's felt quite messy and quite unsure. I think after that, I think you found your clarity and you found your direction, and you're able to move forwards in a simpler way. Because I think the Five of Wands was making things complicated. It was making things complicated. But that's been resolved. That's you've sort of seen the woods for the trees, and I think that's been there with the help of others. Anyway, I'll stop going on about that. And I think this is what this heavy energy's been this week. I think it's still relating to that. But let's have a little bit of a look at our current energy. I think you felt quite weighed down with the conflicting energy that you've got within you, the conflicting, which way do I go to my happiness? Which way, should I go? Should I do this? Should I do that? But, is this the right thing to do? Maybe if all that energy, all very messy energy that doesn't seem to have an answer. But I think you've come to a conclusion, and I think that's because of other people. Right. Current energy. Current energy for you, Pisces. Okay, we've got the Magician. Nice card. The King of Wands. Another nice card. Strength. Then we have the Three of Wands. A lot of wand energy for you. Seven of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so current energy. You are in manifestation mode. You've got the skills, you've got the energy around you to manifest whatever it is that you want. He's got the Three of Wands there. He's looking towards out onto the horizon. Where's he going to go? Where's he going to take himself? What's next for him? And I think for you, you've got all the tools that you need at the moment to go wherever you want to go. I think you are, I don't actually think you realise this, but you're on the cusp of this massive big shift, this big new beginning, this big new cycle. And maybe it is, there's a little bit of fear involved in this, because you feel it, you know that you've got this new beginning happening, and you know that the possibilities are there. And maybe for some of you, you're feeling a little bit fearful because, you want to get it right. You want to get it right. But you've got the tools that you need, you've got the skills that you need, you've got the manifestation potential that you need. to move yourself forwards. You just got to trust yourself. King of Wands, moving forwards in a really dynamic, powerful way, in a confident way. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying that. So picking the things that you know are going to bring you the rewards, moving forwards. What putting your energy in the places where you know you're going to get the immediate rewards, where you know it's proven. Maybe it's about reassessing. It's about realizing what works, what doesn't. What's the best thing to put your energy into? And I actually think this is what you've been umming and ahhing about. All this conflict has been going on, because I think you've known that you've got to move forwards in some way. And I think there's just been this battle within yourself. And I think this. Where do you put your energy? What do you do? Where, sort of hedging your bets, really. But I think you're going to be able to move forwards this week in a more strong and more dynamic way. We've got the Strength card here. So again, strong, courage, gathering all your inner strength. Queen of Pentacles. It's about drawing that abundance towards you, maybe being a little bit creative with your finances, but certainly, connecting to your inner strength. You are a strong being, Pisces, and you've got the power to move yourself forward. You've got everything that you need at the moment. I think maybe, like I say, I think you may be feeling quite overwhelmed about which way to go, about, what's the best place to put your energy. But, the energy is very favourable around you at the moment. I think you just got to draw on that strength and just be a little bit creative about moving forwards. Know that, you've got the energy of the Queen of Pentacles with you. She's the richest queen in the pack. She draws abundance to her effortlessly. And I think if you can just take a breath, just, sort of reconnect with yourself, learn to trust yourself, you've got the possibilities to be really successful in whatever it is that you want to do, wherever you want to put your energy. Because I think it's very much about where your energy is going this week. There's a lot of fire energy. Moving forwards, action energy. And like I say, new beginnings, death, the world, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Real shift for you this week, I think, if you choose to not hide under the sofa and move forwards in a dynamic way. Right, future energy, Pisces. King of Swords, Hanged Man. Sorry, I wanted to put him the other way around because he looked upside down. Eight of Cups, Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords. I'm going to have two more. We've got the Five of Swords and the Moon card, and one more, the Ace of Wands. Right. Okay, so energy moving forwards. You've got that King of Swords. You've got the knowledge you need. You've got, the smarts that you need. You've got everything that you need to move yourself forwards. Clarified by the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about not giving up, being persistent, just taking the challenges on the chin, taking any resistance from other people and just putting it to one side. If you know where you're going, if you feel confident about where you want to go, be stubborn about it, move forwards. I suspect you've got all the information inside of your head. You know where it is that you want to go. I love this deck as well, because all of the kings, the swords, the court cards have all got butterflies in them. It's about transformation, using your mind for transformation, for changing things, for finding clarity, for seeing things in a different way. Very transformational energy in this deck. And so I think, you are using your brain, your mind, to help you to move forwards in a really strong way. We've got the Hanged Man, all about seeing things from a different perspective. And also a little bit of patience. He's been hanging on that tree of knowledge for ages and ages. He's been waiting for enlightenment. He's had to be patient. And I think this is important for you. You may have been waiting for something. You may have been waiting to see something, to learn something, or to find something, but you have to be patient. I think maybe you've got to be a little bit more proactive in maybe the things surrounding that, and just to keep that energy up, keep that energy going. But things will start becoming clearer. Things will start becoming clearer, and you'll be able to move forwards with that fiery wand energy towards the things that make you happy sooner than you think. But be a little bit patient. Then we've got this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is about walking away from something that is no longer in alignment with you. And I think you're going to find it quite sad. So I think along with this new beginning, obviously there's an ending, and I think there's a release of something, something that doesn't fit with who you are anymore, doesn't fit with life anymore, doesn't just fit with what's going on with you moving forwards in this new cycle. And you're having to release it, and you're having to let it go. And it's going to be painful, and it's going to be sad, and there's going to be some sadness connected to it, but you are moving towards your happiness. We've got that Ace of Cups up there, we've got the Ace of Wands up there. It's reigniting you, it's reigniting your passion for life, it's getting your mojo back. And I think the walking away and the new beginning is exactly what you need moving forwards, Pisces. I've pulled a few extra cards. I've got the Five of Swords and I've got the Moon card. The Five of Swords is about holding on to something, that somebody said, holding on to something that's maybe been said a long time ago. But there's been a bit of a war of words maybe, or a little bit of disagreement. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. It's keeping you in that moon place, a place maybe of fear, of maybe just really deep emotional place that you're just what's the word I'm looking for? You sort of wallowing in it a little bit, and it's quite emotional and quite dark, and it's not being of any help. It's not being any help. You need to release it. Give yourself that other Ace of Wands moment by releasing it. It's I love that card. It's like it's shot up. The light shot up, and it's almost like a firework. And I think by releasing it, it is opening you up for new things to come your way. I think it's really important to release this stuff, this deep emotional stuff, I think, that you have been holding on to with that Five of Swords. I think it's buried deep, and I think you need to release it. You need to release it with light, like this beautiful Ace of Wands. And only then can you move forwards in the way that you want to and the way that you deserve. Because you do deserve it. You deserve happiness, you deserve light, you deserve a new start. I think a new beginning and a new start is exactly what you need, Pisces. But yeah, don't forget, in this current moment, you've got the energy around you. You've got manifestation energy. You've got the fiery King of Wands and movement forward. Just need to sift through the things that, focus on the things that are actually proven to bring you rewards, that have proved themselves, and actually just to draw on your inner strength. Be strong, be courageous, move forwards, even if you're scared, even if you feel a little bit nervous. Just do it. Just do it. Right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you've had a good reading. Please let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know, even if you don't want to share how. Leave me an emoji. Let me know how it resonates and fits with you this week. Thumbs up is always amazing. If you want to become part of this little community I'm trying to build, then please press that not the notification button, the little bell, certainly, because that'll notify you when you get your readings, but the subscribe button. So yeah, I'd love to have you part of this little community. It's completely free. Right, you take care of yourself, and I will catch up with you again very, very soon. Stay open, stay rooted, and stay magical. You are magical. You have got, I think you had this last week, you've got this magician. You're magical. Right, take care.